Welcome to today's episode of The Elephant in the Room. Welcome to the show, everyone. In this episode, we're going to take a look at why the governor of the state of Oregon, Kate Brown, will or will not enforce the executive order on you. When the governor was asked why she's not enforcing the executive order on the large super-spreading group known as the protest, the answer might shock you. In fact, you may become angry, frustrated, and even outraged. Let's hear what she has to say.
The question was, why not enforce the executive order on large gatherings and you expect others to follow the order?
Specifically with regards to the protests.
Okay, I got to stop it right there. Specifically in regards to the protest is a moot point, Kate. The question is, why are you not enforcing the executive order on large groups like you have been with everybody else? That's the question. It's plain and simple. You can specify the group all you want, but I'm pretty sure the coronavirus could care less whether or not you specifically name it or not. So not a great tone to set right off the bat, but let's go ahead and hear what Kate has to say.
Yes. All right. So, look, I think it's critically important that Oregonians and Americans exercise their right to free speech. I am outraged, like my fellow Oregonians, about the lack of progress we have been able to make to tackle the issues of racial injustice in this state and in this country. And I think it's critically important that Oregonians express that frustration, that anger, and that outrage.
Well, I don't know about you, but I heard a lot of critically important points that had nothing to do with the question that was asked. Racial injustice is a huge problem that should be addressed separately. Why are you conflating that issue with the question that was asked? The question is based on the fact that we're all trying to rationalize, Kate, why one group of people is allowed to spread the coronavirus at disproportionate rates, and the rest of us are going to get shut down, fined, and put in jail. That's why the question was asked. It has nothing to do with the racial injustice in this world. It has exclusively to do with the fact that why should we listen to you if you're not going to make any sense? So unless you're about to give us scientific evidence as to why one group is impervious to the coronavirus and the other isn't, you can shove that excuse right back up your ass where it came from. You're going to sit here and tell us that these people are frustrated, angry, and outraged, so therefore it's okay if they congregate in a super spreading group and undo all of the progress that the great people of Oregon have done and made. And then you're going to turn around and tell our restaurants that if they violate the executive order, you're going to fine them $14,000. Or if a salon owner, Lindsey Graham, decides that she's going to open up her salon, that you're going to go ahead and jail her and then fine her $14,000 on top of it. I'm starting to see a motif that basically, if you've got money in your pocket, Kate Brown's going to enforce that executive order on you. But if you're just some street thug that wants to go out and stand around smashing up windows and looting, she don't want nothing to do with that. What's she going to get out of you? She's going to go ahead and actually embrace the notion. You know, and that's one thing that confuses me, is that Casey's in Roseburg gets fined for opening their restaurant doors for endangering people's lives. Yet here's the governor encouraging people to gather in a super spreading group. Maybe as our leader, she should be fined for encouraging such reckless behavior.
It took my breath away to see the photo this morning of Oregonians on the Burnside Bridge.
Well, I don't know what takes your breath away, Kate, but that bad acting took my breath away. How long did it take you to work up those crocodile tears in the mirror? Oh my gosh. Okay. Kate Brown, this is your time to step up and show as a leader that you can make decisions with a clear head. You're letting your feelings get in the way. And I'm not going to say some sexist thing like that's the problem with women, but I will say this. It doesn't look good as a woman in position of power that you're confused on the simple question as to why are you not enforcing an executive order on a large group of people to slow down the spread of a coronavirus when you're expecting other people to. Kate, your emotions have gotten in the way, and this is a problem for you, maybe exclusively. Maybe somebody else that's a little more in tune with their mind and critical thinking should be in place of you, instead of somebody that's going to have their breath taken away and suddenly turn around and undo all of the progress that we in this state have made and the sacrifices that we've made to slow down the coronavirus. Kate, I got to add that you make it hard to believe that you're actually having these emotions. It seems a bit disingenuous, especially when you're conflating the situation with things like racial injustice. You know, when the coronavirus is at hand, why do you answer with racial injustice? It's non sequitur to the premise. Kate, are you just catering to the demographic of the narrative today?
That is how we change hearts and minds. And
that's also how you spread the coronavirus.
change systems and change cultures. I also just want to encourage folks to continue to be safe, to wear face coverings, to
social distance.
Continue to socially distance, to use hand sanitizer, and obviously cover your face when coughing.
Oh my God. Look at the look on her face. She's like, did I answer that question? I think I pretty much distracted everybody long enough that they forgot what the question is. That's the look of a true diplomat right there. This is insane, people. If this is the leader you want, you get what you deserve as far as I'm concerned. Personally, I'm outraged, frustrated, and angry just listening to this load of crap coming out of her mouth. When she was asked why she won't enforce the executive order, the same executive order that we have lost our businesses, her answer was pretty cut and dry. As long as you are angry, frustrated, and outraged, she will not enforce the executive order on you. Because if she did, well, that would be a hypocrite. Remember those terms: angry, frustrated, and outraged. This is the reason she is undoing all of the progress that we have made, all of the sacrifices that we have made. Keep in mind, some of us haven't even seen our own children in months. Some of us had family members that died alone. We couldn't sit by their side and comfort them because of this executive order. Because we care about each other, because we were all law-abiding citizens. Is this the message she wants to show us? This is the message she wants to send to the world? That if a business owner violates the executive order, I'll fine you, I'll throw you in jail. But if you want to congregate in a super spreading group and burn down our city, well, I mean, my heart goes out to you. Kate Brown, do you have any concept of what it means to be a leader? Do you have any concept of the message you have just sent the people of Oregon? The people of the United States, if you want to go there. Everybody looking at this is going to see a weak spot in the dog that just barks loud. You're a barker, and sure, you'll hurt the people that cower down, like business owners that actually have something to lose. This is insane. This whole thing is insane to begin with, yet we went along with it. We lost our businesses. A lot of people have their businesses shut down now. It's insane. And for what? For it to all be undone because Kate Brown's having a moment. This is absurd. If you think Kate Brown should be in office, leave a comment. If you think Kate Brown should resign, please share this. Leave a comment. I think she needs to step down and let somebody with the balls to do her job step into place. This is the elephant in the room. Thanks for listening.